A question to my Christian and Jewish friends. Why did it take you almost 1500 years to find a problem which Quran had foretold 1400 years ago? The Christians and the Jews used to believe that the 5 books of the Bible, the Torah, were written by Moses. They even promulgated these 13 principles. Of those 13 principles, which they promulgated in the 13th century, the 8th principle was Moses wrote the 5 chapters of the original Hebrew Bible. That's the Torah. But in one of the 5 chapters in Deuteronomy, we can see that there are descriptions of Moses dying and Moses being buried. So how could he have written this, book when he, died in the book? So why did it take you 1500 years to realize that Moses didn't write those 5 books of the Hebrew Bible? You had to wait until the European Enlightenment when you started engaging your analytical mind. And the Muslims had a lot to do with your enlightenment in the European philosophical development. You have to thank Ibn Tufayl for this. Yeah. In the Quran, there is not a single verse which says that Torah was written by Moses. There's not a single verse in the entire Quran. And it took you, what? Almost 1500 years. Almost 1000 years after Quran to realize this simple truth. No wonder in the Quran we can see that it is claimed that the writers of the previous scriptures, they used to write things and they used to say, this is from God. Now you will say, you accept this chapter of the Old Testament, you don't accept the other one. Mental gymnastics, right? Mental gymnastics. It took you 1500 years, which Quran had foretold 1400 years ago.